Hey, today, so I wanted to talk about the 8 reasons why your property is not selling. 8 reasons why your property is not selling. Obviously, we already know market conditions could be a thing. If you're selling in the buyer's market, your listings likely to stay longer than the average days on the market in the local real estate market. However, there are still 8 things that you can do that can make your listing move faster, irrespective of the market environment. So, number one is overpricing. Overpricing, this is a so many people are very guilty of it. So many sellers, usually what sellers think of when you're putting house on market is they think of it like something that uh, they always forget that the market is what sets the price. So they don't set the price. You can't say, oh, if it's what 600,000, let's put it at 650, so that we can give them opportunity to reduce the price to 600. So usually when you do that, uh it kind of like it scares buyers away because now they don't even know if they have opportunity to price it down to where it's actually worth. So and when those type of things happen, your listing or your home or whatever it is, it tends to stay longer on the market. So when it stays longer on the market, what that does to you is it starts making people wonder that, oh, is something wrong with it. So with that being said, you can end up getting way less than what it's worth or not being able to sell it because now everybody thinks something's wrong with it. Oh, that's number one. So don't overprice. It's not good. Number two is neglecting repairs. I understand, life happens. Some people, they're going through stuff. They don't even have the money. They don't even have the means to fix it. Just my point. They don't even have the means to fix or to do all these repairs at this point in time. But if you have the means, it's always a better idea. Think of it more like in some cases you have repairs that will just cost you maybe a few hundreds. You gotta think about the buyer. The buyer, 9 times out of 10, they're thinking it's a big deal, or they don't even have that much experience. They think the cost of repair is a lot, which it could be like a few hundreds. Just my point. So now, with that being said, they start thinking about the reason why they should buy it. You really don't want to. You don't want it to be in a situation whereby they start thinking about it. You always want to address all those fixings ahead of time. It's a different ball game if it's like a major fix and you don't have the money. So that's a different ball game. But it's usually a good idea to kind of like have all these issues addressed before you even go to the market. Number three, not using professional photos. So I've seen some realtors I've seen some realtors that are very guilty of this, whereby they don't use professional pictures. They use their iPhone. They say, "Oh, I have an iPhone 16." You can do the same thing as a professional camera. No, it can't. It's completely different. The touch up and everything the photographers do, it's life changing, it's mind blowing. So you always want to consider professional photography. If you have a realtor that says, "Oh, I can use my iPhone," maybe they're not the best for the job. Number four, not decluttering or staging the house. And as part of number four, I would say not depersonalizing your house. So which means number four is more like three in one. So which means you have to declutter, if possible, stage it, then you should depersonalize the house. So I'm going to start from depersonalization. Depersonalization means all the things you stand for, your personality, take it away from the piece of real estate. So it's your religious affiliation, your race, your whatever affiliation you have, or your political affiliation. Make sure you take it away from the piece of real estate. It's like saying, "Oh, I'm a diehard for Trump fan, so I'm gonna put Trump all over my house." And now someone they can't stand Trump, they love your house, but they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you love Trump." No, let's go to the next house. So you really want to separate the emotions from the numbers. You really want to do that. The number two, like I said, decluttering. Decluttering is very, very important. So when you declutter your house, it helps whoever is going to buy the house, it helps them see themselves living that house. It helps them to be able to think of how to use the space. And most times when the house has clutters all over, it makes the house feel like it does not have a lot of space. But when it's decluttered, they can see the space. They're able to they're able to unveil their spatial intelligence and actually see that, okay, Now I see the space. I see the space in the laundry room. I see the space in the walk-in closet. It helps them a lot. So I think I'm talking about number five now. Number five. So when you're present at showings, it does not help. It makes them to be uncomfortable. It makes buyers to be uncomfortable. They can't express themselves to their agent. Uh, they can't talk about all the things they're seeing. That's my point. And it's almost like they can't even maximize the showing experience. So you always want to try to stay, if possible, if you work from home, take your laptop, drive to be maybe nearby, go to the next street or whatnot. Let them be comfortable, let them have the liberty to be able to, see everything going on in the house, be able to kind of like talk about it if it's a couple or maybe they're talking to the agent or whatever the case is. Then number six, the curb appeal. So the curb appeal, some people they think, okay, the curb appeal is not really inside of the house, but what you have to understand is like the curb appeal is what brings them to the inside of the house. If the curb appeal is not there, then they'll probably think, okay, maybe the inside is not even that worth looking at. So personally, what I do when I have listings, I encourage my sellers. I say, hey, get a black mulch. And if you have like a extra weed growing in the flower beds, find someone to pull all these weeds for you. Then of course, find someone to prune and trim the flowers, and of course, the grass has to look pretty good because it's one thing that we tell the photographer that, hey, help me to green the grass. But it's one thing that when they get there, they say that, oh my God, the grass is actually dead. Oh my God, I wonder how much it's going to cost us to reinstall the sun. So it's always good when you have the green grass. You make sure you water the lawn very frequently from the time when you're ready to list the house. And like I said, the mulch, black mulch, it makes the cover appeal to pop very well. And obviously the driveway as well, maybe a couple of hundreds. Get some guy that does pressure washing. Let them bring the equipment. Let them wash the driveway. Let them wash the walkway. It's gonna make it bright and makes the cover appeal very look really nice. Number seven, when you limit showings, technically what happens, like, you miss out on opportunities. For example, like I said, if the market is a very good market for sellers, whereby you don't have enough inventory for people looking to buy, well, maybe you can limit showings, you still be fine. But in a situation whereby the market is not favoring sellers, it's favoring buyers for the most part. When you limit showings, you're doing yourself a disservice. So you always want to make sure you don't limit showings because it tends to affect you on the long haul. And number eight, this is by far the most important part of it. You always want to hire the right agent for the job, hire the right realtor for the job. Ask them for their resume. Ask them what they've worked on. Ask them, what listening experience they have. Ask them about their marketing plan. Ask them about how they negotiate, how they approach different negotiation. Ask them what is this. Let them show you what a market looks like. See their knowledge of the market, and of course, do your own research. So when you do all those things, you'll be able to know who is the right agent or realtor for the job, and you can go from there and you can be successful. I hope this kind of like added some value to you. If you did, smash the like and subscribe button and follow us, and we'll definitely give you more nice contents like this. Thank you.